Your governments love you. Check this out. Australian citizens all at the age of 50 get a free bowel cancer screening kit because our government loves us so much they don't want us to get bowel cancer, so they're giving us a free screening kit. And all the information and documents to fill out so they know everything about your life and what your health is like. Free kit right here. And a booklet to talk to you about cancer. Like, who should do the test? Nearly everyone aged 50 to 74 years. I don't know how many millions and millions of dollars the government have spent on sending out a screening kit when they could easily eradicate cancer if they stopped putting poisons on our food, spraying our air with poisons with cloud seeding chemtrails. Stop putting shit in our water. The book also goes on to tell you the stages of bowel cancer so you can be fully understanding on how you get bowel cancer. You might be at increased risk of bowel cancer if you are over 50, are overweight, have a diet high in red meat and processed meats like bacon and sausages, have a diet low in vegetables, fruits, beans. Well, stuff your whole grains. I would stay off whole grains anyway, but they're ever saying whole grains are good here. But the guidelines, if you look here, they change all the time also. What was 10 years ago or more isn't the same diet they want you to have today. So you never know what bullshit they're going to feed you with next time. You can lower your risk of bowel cancer if you get screening every 2 years. I mean, they cock on like early detection is the way to go. But half the people getting operations now haven't even got cancer or are sick. They just remove these body parts to be safe. What a lot of shit. You know, avoid red meat. Why don't they put this on TV? Start putting an Australian-wide advertising campaign on eating meat once a week. That's right, one steak a week. Limit red meat to less than 500 grams a week. That's less than one steak a meat. They've just had a campaign come out to say chicken also causes cancer. It's meats. Don't worry about the sulfites they put on your meat, your processed meats, which is even worse. But don't send us this bullshit kit out. If you're really concerned about people, Mr. Government, put a big campaign on TV right now. Stop the meat, back off on the meat industry. Start telling people on TV and all newspapers how bad meat is. You know, but people say, mate, we've been eating meat since the caveman. Alright, we have been. We've been eating meat for a very long time. But they haven't been back then, even 50 years ago. It isn't the meat we're eating today. Have a look what they're doing to your animals today. They're getting fed with these grains, GMO food, sprayed with lots of poisons, the vaccinations animals get. They're no longer eating their normal diet. Animals are no longer healthy. They're sick. I've seen them go into cattle yards before they go to slaughter. They are sick looking cows. Sure, they look fat, but fat isn't healthy. Don't forget, people. Fat is sick. If you're obese, you're not healthy. All your cattle now, your chickens, they're all obese. They're on certain steroids. Being grain fed isn't an animal's diet. That's why they're getting fat so quick. That's why women are getting breasts younger and younger, because the hormones are being scrambled and screwed by the shit they're doing to our meat industry. So sure, they've eaten meat for a long time and never got cancer, but you're getting it now because of shit they're feeding your animals. Even here, there was a small story. Go on front page newspaper stories if you want people to back off on the meat and stop bowel cancer. Paleo diet from the Stone Age. New guidelines urge limit on red meat intake. Again, little story. What page? 12 in the Daily Telegraph in August. The first changes since... Now look, I'll just put it there. You can freeze all this if you want to read the crap they got on this red meat. I mean, this story here is saying less than 350 grams of unprocessed red meat, where the guidelines I just showed you said 500 grams. As I said, they're always changing. I think it says here, the first changes since 2013 call for restrictions on red meat, but lift the ban on full-fat dairy products, milk and things. 1 minute it was bad for you, now it's good. All bullshit. Here it says Heart Foundation is also removing its old limit of 7 eggs per week for healthy people. However, if you already have heart disease or diabetes, the restriction on these foods keep them off the table. Look, if they're good for you, they're going to help everything. They're either good or bad. If you've got a disease and they're good for you, they will correct and realign the disease and make you healthy again. You can't have it both ways. It's good or it's bad. Obviously, these are other foods we shouldn't be eating. That's that. Let's stick to the bowel cancer screening kit. But let's go in. What's in this screening kit? Let's open her up. Okay, a full live reveal of what's in the screening kit. Oh, what have we got here? Something to shove up your ass, I take it. Alright, don't know what that is. Oh man. A self-replate envelope, probably to put your samples of shit in. Couple of swabs. Sounds exciting. Or you can just stop eating a lot of red meat. The government can stop spraying poisons on all our plant foods. Maybe that'll help with cancer as well. Stop putting poisons on all the foods we eat. Shove your GMO food where the sun don't shine as well. But no, don't do that. Love us and show that you love us by giving us a bowel cancer screening kit at the age of 50. Oh, well, that's what's in it. I've got to work out instructions on the home test. Hang on, here we go. Oh, here we go. Whoa! How to use your screening kit. Alright, here it is. Your kit contains 2 toiletry liners. Alright, let's just cut to the chase. What do? Before collecting your sample, empty your bladder, do a wee, flush the toilet, put the toilet liner over the water in the bowl. That must be the toilet liner. The writing should be facing up. Do your poo. Open the collection tube by twisting the green cap. Scrape the tip of the stick and different areas over the surface of the poo, because it's on the liner which didn't sink obviously. Needs to be tiny, smaller than a grain. Just a small bit of shit on the stick. That's all you got to do. Small bit of shit on the stick. Up, there's the stick. I just took it out. Small bit of shit again on the stick, and the stick goes back in the hole. And we're going to test that crap for bowel cancer. Cutting edge. Australia cares. Our government loves us. That's why they spray poisons in our sky across Australia every single day and call it cloud seeding, protecting the weather. Poisons over you. But you don't know that because you've got your head up your ass. You're not looking for the real things that are poisoning you in life. As I said, like the poisons they spray on food, the shit they're putting in your water. And I haven't even included in this subject the harm 5G is going to be causing everybody. One more. To prove our government cares, check this. Private health insurance. I have. Guess what they've done to private health insurance to show how much the government cares? Removal of selected natural therapies. From the 1st of April, health funds no longer permitted to pay benefits for selected natural therapies. How it works in Australia, if you go and get a massage, for example, you pay $50. The health fund you're in will give you, let's say, $20 back to support you. But from now on, if you pay for any of these natural therapies, the government will give you nothing back. They're not encouraging you to use anything natural now, like Western herbalism, naturopaths, natural medicine, that doesn't work. Shiatsu, Bowen therapy, the type of massage, that doesn't work. Iridology, I know iridology. I can do a little bit myself, looking in someone's iris to determine the state of their bowels even. The bowels are very easy to see. I did a YouTube clip on iridology if you want to look at that. But gee, rather than go and get the finger up your ass, I could look into your eye, your iris there, and I could tell you straight away issues with your bowel, or if you've got problems in your body that are stemming from the bowel. Homeopathy, no good. Yoga and Pilates, that's right. Stretching's no good for you either. Can't benefit you in any way, any of this, which has been around for thousands and thousands of years, some of these things. But all of a sudden they're no good. Why? Because our government doesn't want us doing these things, because they want us getting better. You get better through drugs. Go to your doctor. What health advice does your doctor give? I know a person just went to the doctor. He told this patient, drink as much Diet Cola as you can. If you want to drink litres of Diet Cola a day, that's okay because there's no sugar in it. It's okay for you to do. That is a cutting edge health advice of this whole pharmaceutical doctor's bullshit. You get the gist. You want to get healthy? Stay away from doctors. And don't trust blindly anything your government tells you.